Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 2 of One Life with my player from Football Manager, Pascal Kamanzi. This is Burundi. Just looking at my life here in Burundi. National Park runs right through the middle of the place. Bujumbura is large city here on I can't remember what lake this is. It could be, it's one of the Great Lakes, isn't it? It's Lake Tanganyika. Right, so there's Lake Victoria, and here we are down in Bubanza. So Bubanza, which is where I picked my character to come from, is also where Las Elephants, the team I'm playing, or team I'm managing, is from. And through the power of Google Maps, I have found the football ground. It's here. I want you to marvel at the condition of the pitch. A little bit different to the condition of the pitch as portrayed by Football Manager. The stadium seems to be undergoing several what can only be best described as construction efforts. Maybe some modernisation. There's not much else in the way of amenities. That could be a burger van, but basically this is the pitch. So it's there's ample parking. I mean, but I've managed to get myself a house outside of Bubanza. I think we can even see. Is this? I think this is. Could it be? I thought maybe there's some street view, which would be amazing, but there isn't. It'd be amazing if there was. I'd love to go down and see what it looked like, but the best I can do is here. These are all like sort of compounds and things, really. People's houses are, where the houses on the outside and their gardens are in the middle. A little bit fortress-like, really, but not totally. Not totally. Let's see. Someone's got a house here. Let's have a look, see if we can see what that looks like. Let's have a look. Okay, I mean, it's quite a nice little place. Someone's had taken a picture outside. Some sort of little hotel, I think. Not much else to see there. But I've managed to get myself a house, sort of. Got myself a mortgage. 200,000. Now, this is a typical house in Bujumbura. Bujumbura is down this motorway, the RN9, which goes top to bottom down to Bujumbura on Lake Tanganyika. So I've estimated that to be about 90 miles. So 5 kilometres there. 5 miles. So no, even less than that. If that's 5 miles from this range, yeah. So I'd say that was more like 10 miles. So I bought myself a little car, and this is my home, and it's a 3-bed, so 3 bathrooms, 1 balcony, but it's quite a sizable balcony. Can't see anything inside the house. Getting actual information about houses for sale and things in Burundi is actually quite difficult. Yeah, there are plenty of Airbnbs. Not sure if I would want to Airbnb, but this is the sort of choices you get. Obviously, Google kind of portrays this amazing kind of vision of Burundi, but then when you scratch the surface a little bit more, this is actually more akin to what can be purchased. A lot of half-built properties with decidedly, I can't really see it there, but basically pretty ropey standards. I mean, they've built the wall there, and then the return doesn't match where the wall is. So I don't know what's happening there. Can't actually establish what the bricks are made of. Indeed, are they actually bricks? So, I mean, stuff about, the economy or the lack of there. But anyway, back to the next match. See you in a sec. again, and so this is what I've got going on. I've got this chap who's agreed to come in at a cost of 300. It was only after I signed him I realised that although I have spent 300 to release him from a professional contract, he's coming to me on a non-professional contract because I am semi-professional. So although I have a wage budget and whenever I purchase anyone it comes out of my wage budget, unfortunately what seems to happen is that because I'm semi-professional they can't sign any sort of permanent contract, and it's going to be this way now for me, which is pretty bad, which means I can never make any money from selling anyone. I'm also having terrible trouble with signing people. They just don't see the club as anything special and they won't even entertain the fact of a trial. So yeah, that's not great. My schedule, so I won my first match against Mazinga, which I'm actually quite impressed with. Mazinga were tipped to be a bit better than that at the start. I'm mid-table. I've lost. I was 2-0 up in that game, which was quite devastating. But lost the last one, and now I've got top of the table clash and Bumamuru standard to play next. So I've managed to suss out where my career earnings are, and I'm at 3.4k already. So I would have got a mortgage easily for that other property. I mean, it's only been 50 days and I've earned 2.5 grand, so not too bad. My win percentage is bad, all these other things are bad, but nothing I can do about that at the moment. Signing people, it's going to be difficult, but you know, we soldier onwards and upwards. The squad itself is starting to take a bit of shape. So if I just change it to general info, selection probably, selection info, you can see that one of my strikers bagged 2 goals in 3 games. My left winger has scored 2 goals, and my other striker is a bit of an assist machine. So this chap here is not very good at all, but he's really doing the business. His finishing of 11 is quite high for this level. So who knows, onwards and upwards. So I'm still playing the flat back 4, and in defence, when we are out of possession, I am very, very much in the mould of 2 banks of 4 that sit on top of each other. If they're going to score long range goals, there's not much I can do about that. That's just the nature of football. But if I can stop them from passing into my nets, I will. And to summarise, the board are pleased with your management. They're upset with a 4-2 defeat, very disappointed about 3-1 defeat, very pleased with 3-1, pleased with level support and fans, all 100 of them. So I'm nothing more than satisfied the impact the Group 1 style has had. I mean, you know, it is what it is. C's all round. As long as I don't start getting D's, I suppose. This guy here, deemed as highly influential, I don't think anyone is. They're unlikely to take serious issue with anything negative, blah, blah, blah. So I like to set until match fit. So yeah, right, that does me. Training reports. Hopefully I can get into this match. Where are we? Criticise training, normal stuff. Very disappointed with your training. Right, praise his training. I think you've done really well lately. Yada yada yada. And I thought I was on the match almost when I saved this the other day. Not going to change anyone. They've been alright. We faced the impossible. This is the top of the table team that we're just about to play now. So if I just go to competitions, alright, so the second from top, and after that I'm playing Bujumbura Standard, who we lost in a friendly before the season. started, but that was before I really knew what I was doing with registering players and getting players up from the lower team. So this chap has agreed to a deal to join the club. He's looking forward to working with such a group of talented players. Appearance fee only. Can you see? It's going to cost me 300 to release him from his contract, but once he does come, so I've got to sign him. I have an atrocious team. Even if he only plays about 10 matches, it's still better than what I've got. It's so important to have good defenders when you're playing with a flat back four. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it. I don't want to be like Barry Fry or too much like Nigel Clough, not Brian Clough, where you can mask a multitude of sins by just being attacking monsters. You know, the sins of the terrible defences are ignored because you're scoring X amount of goals. That's a little bit what happened to Kevin Keegan at Newcastle United. Is he lacking match sharpness? Let's have a look. What does it say? Submit team. Musa Nundashimi is lacking match sharpness when he struggles to start the match. Which Nundashimi is that? Is that this one? Morale okay, maintaining sharpness, injury susceptibility high. Sports science is required in order to prove fatigue levels. I mean, no problem. If you don't mind paying for it, I'll have it. Right. Yes, you're just going to have to play on. Right. They're all disappointed in me, unhappy with playing out of position. Nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. This is what they're saying. Good team. These my people or their people? Their people, I think. I think we're playing in white today. Yes, it's blue or white in this league. Even though I think the official kit colour for my team is like orange or something. But we're the underdogs here, and that suits us down to the ground. Hands together. Pump fists. Let's go. Cause an upset. Aggressive. Get into the tunnel. I want more from him, and I'm determined to make that happen. Idi Nakuma. No, I want him to capture his best form. Happy with that. Let's turn on my sound. Right. Does it help your chances that Wansumi Rukundu is out today? I don't even know who he is. It's about everyone else there. Everyone else out. The one player isn't enough to swing the match in any team's favour. Yes. Right. So they're coming out to the pitch. They're huddling together on what should be a far dustier pitch than this one. But anyhow, let's see what happens. We're in white. The crowd is really quite loud for two men and his dog. Right, tried to sign that guy for Taki. He refused to even talk to me. And now he's playing. That's it, see? The bank of four. 2 banks of 4. 1 bank, 2 bank. Don't want people passing round like that. That's worrying. The header should have gone miles. So, if it gets to 10 minutes, might ask them to might start demanding more or something. Although this is the top team in the division, they've got $24,000 a week pay wage per week. At the moment, I'm spending about $100 a week in wages compared to their $24,000. So any result here, other than a loss, would be met with delirium. Frankly, I shouldn't. That's it. Well done. I shouldn't get anywhere near this team. They should be far too good for me. So we'll just have to see. So we've got kind of 12 minutes. I can't demand more, it's ridiculous, but I can encourage, ask them to focus. That's it. Just stay where you are. As long as I harass them for the headers, don't have to win it, just harass them. Nice and narrow, spread out when they've come onto you. Long ball's all we've got. So that 2 banks of 4, though he was out of position there, and he's not tracking back, which is just, see, that's a free header. And that I blame the player, not the formation. Still haven't had a shot on goal. I'm hoping just to sneak one. We're not going to win. Ignore that. We've got a corner. Although our corner kick takers are like 5 and 6 out of 20. Don't hold much hope, frankly. Oh my lord! How about that? Get in there. So now I want to ask them to focus again. So focus on the task at hand. I don't want to demand more, but I've started doing for an opposite side for the replays, just to give a different angle on the goal. I'm so impressed with that. Well done, guys. So focus again. Like I said, if they score a goal, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to lose the plot, because frankly, even the passing's terrible. They are that much better than us. So if they're going to beat us, they're going to have to play. They're going to have to play through us. They're going to play round us. We're away. I don't know what the width of their pitch is, but as long as we tuck in narrow, how football's supposed to be. I mean, they're going to crowd him out, so it's always. And I've not asked them to play anything particularly, any particular pace. It's just about keeping the width, just about keeping the two banks, even in possession. I just want rigidity. We're not going to be this amazing team with players that can unlock with amazing passes. It's just got to be worked a little bit, and not even with too much guile, because these players just haven't got the ability. I mean, if I was running a team like this in real life, I'd probably play only one up front. But I do understand it's a computer game and I've got to score goals. I mean, a goalkeeper for a 15-year-old has been amazing. But to go in at half time, I mean, if only I had more pace up front, we'd destroy teams like that. Anyway, my right. Oh, what a tackle! You can't knock that, can you? Oh my god, and he won it again. Oh. Does anyone know how to trap the ball after they've tackled? Or that's got to be offside. I want to see that again. Where is this guy in the middle? Where is he? No, he's on. That man kept him on. Who was that? Yeah, that's the left back I want to get rid of. He kept him on. His positioning was absolutely crap. Ignore. Right, so I mean, this isn't the formation, this is the players. I mean, this is the sort of formation that teams like Wimbledon in the 80s made, got to FA Cup finals and things, with not very good players, because, unless you think Vinnie Jones and Dennis Wise are good players, I mean, tenacious, good, I don't know. Like I said, any result at all here is good. They keep pulling us backwards and forwards. This is where the tight. No. Oh. That guy again. Might have to take him off half time. Second time he's not been near his man. Right. Dressing room. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Outstretched arms. When we say that one. Looks inspired and motivated. Good. I'm taking one of you off. So, this chap here, do I have another left back? No. No, I don't. In fact, at my right back, I've got a centre half. So, absolutely, completely sodded. Do any of these players have any tackling? Passing, tackling? No. What about this guy? What's his tackling? 2. No. So bad. My right winger is aggressive. I mean, in the middle of the park, this guy here has not been particularly good. So we're going to put this guy on. Same last name, Quazira, yeah. Mbala's been playing all right. 2 strikers have been pretty lackluster. So we're going to swap this one to this one. Off the ball, acceleration's better, pace is better. So yeah, we'll go with that. Manny Rakiza. I've had a single yellow card at right back. I think I'm going to have to change the formation, Anyway, what's that? 2 players. Gonna have to keep the left back on because I just don't have anyone there. How do I confirm that? Second half. Did it do that? Did it do it? It looks like it did. Let me just go to tactics. Yes, it did. Right. Cancel. Yeah, it's over the left back again. I just had time to see that. Really bad. He's got to go. Look, he's not pressing. He can't hold to him, and he's not close enough. And they're not the instructions I set. So surely, if I've set certain instructions for a player, and I can visibly see that he's not carrying out those instructions, then isn't it on me to replace that player? Because I know that player isn't doing what I asked him to. He's not. He's simply not doing it. So, shouts. Demand more. Demand more. Play it off. What the holy hell was that? Did you see that? It was a corner flag, I think. I've got a centre back at right back. I mean, they're playing quite deep, to be fair to them. Now that is all on me. That's where I set the line. That failure just there that you saw where he came through, that's on me. That's a failing of the 2 banks of 4 and a counter attack. So I knew that was possible, and I saw it there. And I got away with it. It wasn't the player's fault. I got away with it because I don't have a holding player. Ideally, if I could train him, oh my God. See, there's nothing I can do about that either. That's just the quality of the players. I don't have anyone who can do that. That's 3-1. That's a shame. That's a shame. There's nothing I can do about that. Look, from the other angle, the left back comes out again. It's that bloody left back. I'm not going to blame him for that. I'm not going to blame him for that. I mean, how can you blame him for that? Yeah, I noticed something else as well. When I watch this thing and it disappears for me later on in the recording, the cursor comes back. It's well done. Well done, you. Demand more. You see that? He stayed onside from this man in the middle here. And then he tucked it into the bottom corner. That was quite a good goal. Wow. They've switched to a 4-2-4. That would be a sort of attacking 4-4-2 really. But if that's what they position themselves when they're out of position, that's what normally happens with formations. It's what your team looks like when you're out of possession. You're having a laugh. Wow. Did you see that? That's pretty good, isn't it? All I did was make a couple of changes. They're still playing the exact same formation, instructions, haven't changed mentality. Don't tweak it, trust in yourself. Don't be a Kenny Dalglish playing for draws. Here's this goal. Oh! Wow. I don't expect to... God, he diving headed it out of the wall. I don't expect to win this game. I really don't, unfortunately. I suppose it is, what would I do now? Well, they're coming on to me big time. They don't want to lose this game. They don't want to lose. And because they don't want to lose, they're happy to push players forward, and I stayed the same. So now they're going to sit back and I might catch them again. And if I do catch them again in the next 20 minutes, this time I am going to change the formation. Oh, so lucky. I can't blame it on anyone really. Opposition instruction to... No. They've kept it at 4-2-4 now. So I think my players are shagged. I think they're knackered. I think I'm being punished for the temerity of having scored 3 goals. So I'm going to play... What's balanced attacking? Oh, I was already on balanced. How can you set it as an instruction? Say, oh, you set it to balanced. It was already on balanced. I'm not setting anything. Instructions. Right. My players don't have any play for set pieces. No, not play for set pieces, because frankly they be more disciplined, no time wasting, much more direct, higher tempo. No, I don't really want a higher tempo, slightly higher tempo. Mixed crosses. No, I want to whip those crosses in, I think. I'm not overlapping. Transition. Counter. When possession has been won, counter. Consider patient approach. Take long kicks. Distribute to target man. We don't have a bloody target man. I need to look at these things. Right, let's have a... Don't have a target man. I need to look at that. Oh yeah. Tactical change will take effect in the next break in play. Probably at the end of the game. Right. Is that break in play? Please? So I just don't have good players. He missed the header. It was the left back cleared it from the missed header. Bank of 4. Oh. Bank of 8. I need 8 there. What's this? Mark him? No. No. Right, so they've switched again. Oh my goody aunt. Where are you going, boy? Where are you yes. Yes. Wow. That was good play. That was quite impressive. But you think about it, this team is a tip to win the league. They have a much bigger wage budget than me. Much bigger. Surely I should be quite pleased with a 5-4. I know I don't get the points in the table. But isn't it enough to look at it and say, I've caused this team no end of problems? You know, if they were better players in my team, I probably wouldn't play this formation, to be fair, if they had better players. Tough one, isn't it? Because you see the formation working as you've kind of worked out in your head, and then you think to yourself, well, if I had the better players, I wouldn't really be playing this formation. So the reason I'm playing this formation and the reason it's doing so well is because the players I've got are able to do this formation, barely. That would have had a curler on it, you see that? That's it, I'm going to lose this match. But I gave it a good crack, I think. I gave it a good crack. Another goal? No. So I'm gutted. Frankly, I'm gutted. Top of the table clash, and yeah, never mind. Plenty for food for thought. Food for thought. This game's going to take a while, isn't it? I mean, it's 95th minute plus 5, but we're in the nearly 96th minute. That's it, right. Unlucky. I think that was unlucky again. I know I did that one quite a lot, but I think that was unlucky. I'm far from pleased I wouldn't do that. Why did it? I can't fault your effort. Nobody expects us to win, but you gave it everything. Damn right. Outstretched arms. You gave it everything. I am pleased with your players. You're not the best lawyer. You opted against bringing Chris Mashiga on as a sub today. Yeah. You were predicted by me to be beaten heavily today, lost by 1 goal in the end. I'm pleased with how we played today. It bodes well for the future. It really does. It really does. I just hope that I can... I mean, like I said, that was a top team. Lane Messengers. It was the top of the table. They were expected to beat me. And it was a 5-4 thriller. So, we are giving it all the welly. Okay, all the welly. I'm going to play one more match, and that match is going to be Fireferry Mana spotted at Stad Agasaka. Don't know what that means. A Premier Division cracker at Stad Agasaka. Yeah, so this was us, and it was a televised game. Do I get any money for that? All right. So continue. Right, I'm going to pause it now, and we'll be back for the next match. So this is it. This is my formation for the next game. It's the same formation, exactly the same. I've had a look at the transitions. I've had a look at some stats to see transitions. Actually got a couple of things wrong when I was setting this up, but in so much as transition. And this distributes target man, so I'm going to turn it off. I don't understand why that was on. The other thing was when in possession, play for set pieces. Well, I mean, really? I'm going to leave higher tempo. I think the speed of the match and when I'm looking at makes it a bit more... it doesn't give me a true representation. I'm starting to think that the match engine isn't the game. The match engine is a representation of what's happening in the game. So if something goes a little bit awry in the match engine, I don't think that's reflected in stats and whatnot. I think it's just showing me a representation of the stats that are being created, which is very clever in itself. Because otherwise you're supposed to be more playing the game. But anyway, I digress. It's still the best way for me to see what the hell's going on. So yeah, so I've stuck with the same players. I've got three guys called Ndiku Mana. One at right back, one at right centre back, one at left back. I've also got lots of people with sort of the name in it. I think there's supposed to be a apostrophe between the N and the I or whatever. The guy who came on and scored last game, I've put him straight into the first team as a poacher. He's one of my highest rated players, so I'd be absolutely crazy not to. No one else comes near his form at the moment, and people are getting sharper, etc. So I'm going to submit the team. This game's important because these guys are, if we look at the league, they are breathing down my neck. We're on the same points, the same goal difference. I really need to win this match, actually. This is like a bit of a... They're there or thereabouts with me. We're on a B because of how well we played in the match just now. Happy with the club's division performance. Good. So we really need to win this match. This is now the first game of the season really where I've sat down and I'm not marking anyone in particular, where I really need to right, we're the underdogs here and that suits us fine. Let's go out and sort this out. Right, both teams come into this one. It's a great shake off of malaise, find our focus and turn our form around. So these really need to win this. We're in blue for this game. Nearly all the teams play in white and blue. I think that's more because of the kits. I did look around for a Burundi kit pack. Strangely enough, I couldn't find one. I don't know why that is. I'm guessing, just a guess, that because not many people play in these African leagues. So, but anyhow, I can't lose this game. I can't lose this game. Penalty. Oh my lord. Come on. This is amazing. Oh, thank Lord. So just to give you an idea of how narrow the pitch is, look at the gap between the touchline and the edge of the area. You could probably stand 5 players in there, shoulder to shoulder. Well done, that man. These nets are atrocious. The graphic, the animation for a net bulge. The whole net looks like it explodes. So I'm going to keep it unbalanced. I'm going to hope that the 2 banks of 4 do their job. Shifting across is fine. Just need to block. That's it. That's what you're for. I'm not asking you to do anything other than stand in the way. Stand in the way of the shots. If it's a ricochet, wow, he put his foot through that, didn't he? If it's a ricochet, unlucky. Just stand in the way. It's not rocket science. So we're winning on the XG. Must make the most of that. I don't think that's happened all season. So, yeah. This guy's taking it upon himself to do this because I have set to no dribbling. No one can trap the ball. That man won the corner. Their player won. Well, sorry, not won the corner. Won the tackle. But no one can trap a ball. You know, it's like I've noticed. I've only played a few matches. You tackle and it's all over the place. It doesn't. I mean, it's one of the things you learn when you're like 10, tackling and trapping a ball. Anyway, you've played well so far. Still room for improvement. I'm going to encourage them the second half. Encourage the players. Come on, lads. Come on. Get your heads up. We haven't got any pace up front. Keep lumping that ball in. Play for some free kicks, etc. Carry on. Get to about 70 minutes. It looks like they've changed their approach. Yep, they're looking to aim to beat me in the midfield now. 2 banks of 4 should cope with that. And they're centre midfield and ball winning. So they've got no flexibility in those 3 players. Wow, that's a fantastic bit of football. Wow. I'm quite impressed with that. They're not clearing that first guy. I might need to juggle about the way that I play my corners. Because what the pass is not doing what I'm expecting it to do. And that might be more to do with I'm trying to recreate something that I can't seem to do. And it might be the fact that, let's say that he won the ball there. He actually tackled me and then won it. But he did it by staying on his feet. Can I tell the players to stay on their feet? Maybe. What the hell? Did you see that? That was like a peacock kick or something. That was amazing. Quite impressed with that. Alright, see, look, it's not clearing that first man. I wanted to clear that first man, but it's like they can't put the whip on it. Is it because I'm using a right footer for the left side? Could be. Wow. My guys are really putting up a bit of a fight today. 1-0 is 1-0, I don't care. Arsenal won league titles winning all their games 1-0. I've got no problem with winning all my games 1-0. I mean, wow. Look at this. What will happen now is that they'll go up the other end of the pitch. So we need to shout, focus. Don't give it away. Go on, son. Oh. Wow. That was an open goal, wasn't it? That's it. They're pushing us so hard, they're leaving huge gaps. Huge gaps. Now look at this here, look. This corner comes in. I want it to clear this man. I want it to go between the goalkeeper and this man. That's what I'm hoping it will do. And then I want it to land over here to pull the goalkeeper out. Oh, it's not going to show anyway now. I want the corner to pull the goalkeeper out. Sort of Italian style. Look at 1.4 XG. 10 shots on goal. Possession crap, don't care. Passes completed, don't care. But yeah, dressing room. Well done. People have written us and you've proved them all wrong. Well done. Outstretched arms with that one. Look inspired and motivated. I'm surprised you don't all look upset because I didn't really do any subs. Despite only having 30% possession, you still managed to win. Did you intend to allow Bumamuru Boomamuru standing quite so much off the ball? Absolutely. I think we allowed them to kick the ball in areas of the pitch where they couldn't hurt us. That's exactly what I was trying to do. And we knew we had to be clinical for them. That's it. That is exactly what I was trying to do. So, 7 points. Brilliant. I'm 10th out of 16 teams. Another couple of wins and we're around here somewhere. Right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy this. I'm enjoying making it, to be honest. Please like, subscribe, all those normal things to let me know that you actually, that you actually want me to make more of this. And I will endeavour to do so. See you later, where I will be playing. Let's have a look. I'm here. Let's think about this game here. I think they're very high up the league. Aigle Noir. Let me just have a look at competitions. They're 4th, so they're a good. I think they'll be a good benchmark of how I'm doing. It's a home game, so I'll try to keep up winning ways of these matches as much as I can. But that'll be a good benchmark how I'm actually doing. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.